Hi everyone, my name is Andrew Bergante Cabrera and you can call me ABC, or for the people who know me in the professional field, you have called me Sir ABC. Now to start with my speech, I would like to ask a question and answer it somehow. The question is, what is the difference between life and school? For me, it is clear for me rather that in school, you need the knowledge. You need to learn before getting or taking the test. But in life, you will be tested before you learn. And because of that, I have learned a lot of things even beyond the school. But in school, there are a lot of realizations with the help of your teachers. One of the realizations I got was when I am doing my thesis. Because there is this part where I need to find a problem for my title. You will encounter soon the statement of the problem. And mostly, the first problem was, what is the profile of the students, or kung sino ba yung respondents mo, like what is the profile of the students in terms of, or what is the profile of the teachers in terms of. And then there is this parang category niya. And then dito ko na-realize na hala, may effect siya. Most of the terms na andun is, what is the profile of the students in terms of, number 1, age. Number 2, gender. Number 3, status. And then as I go further with my research, I realized that meron siyang factor. It affects something. Pero hindi naman sa lahat. Because in age, for me, kahit ano pang edad mo ngayon, you can learn. Because learning is cumulative. Pwede ka mag-learn sa edad mo na 20, pwede ka mag-learn sa edad mo na 2. It depends. And then, ang knowledge kasi, walang intensity. Knowledge is knowledge. Remember that with your age, don't worry. Huwag mong sabihin na, hala, 80 na ako or 90 na ako, magsi-senior high pala. Pagkatapos mo ng senior high. Yung iba, hindi naka-senior high, 20, nakapagtrabaho na, nakagraduate na. Or yung iba, in the near future, you will ask yourself, I'm 25 already, but I don't have profession, wala akong work. Or 30 ako, wala akong bahay pa. Or maybe, hala, 40 na ako, pero wala pa akong pamilya, wala pa akong bahay, wala pa akong stable na job. Remember that in life and in your age, it won't matter kung saan ka mag-start, kung saan ka magsisimula. Because life isn't a race, but it is a journey. Hindi siya karera, hindi siya paunahan. Hindi sinasabing, pag mauuna kang graduate, mauuna kang maging successful. Hindi rin naman sinasabi na kapag hindi ka makakagraduate, hindi ka magkakaroon ng chance maging successful. There are factors that affects your success. Your education, your attitude, your morale, and that builds up your character. And there is another term, gender. We are promoting now gender equality. Na kung ano yung kayang gawin ng mga lalaki, kaya din gawin ng mga babae. Kung ano yung hindi ginagawa ng mga lalaki na pagbabae lang, ngayon ginagawa na din nila. Nowadays, in this modern world, lahat halos blur na. Wala na siyang standard. In terms of gender, pantay-pantay na lahat. But there are some na nagdi-discriminate pa rin. And we can't please everyone. If they don't want us because of our gender, that's okay. As long as wala kang tinatapakang tao. Remember, kahit gaano ka pa katalino, kahit gaano ka pa kamayaman, if you don't have the good attitude, people won't like you. And in terms of gender, may it be in the workplace, may it be in the school, or may it be yung nagpa-perform ka, especially because I am a PE major and I always perform, mostly on my college days. In gender, just define yourself with what you can do. Hindi ibig sabihin na, ay hala, babae kasi ako, hindi ako pwede sa martial arts. Ay hala, lalaki ako, bakit ako magda-dance sports? Remember, talent, skills, knowledge, it has no gender. Everyone has the equal chance to get it, to be excellent on it, and to use it in a good way. So yun, yung sa another term. Yung kanina, we have age, gender. Lastly, status. There are a lot of questions in regards to status. They say that poverty is not a hindrance to to a good education. Clearly, it is not. But remember, do not be hypocrite. Kasi kung wala kang pera, hindi ka makakapag-enroll. Kung wala kang pera, hindi ka makakasurvive. Especially for us, na andito tayo sa tinatawag nilang bukid, na andito sa province. And if we go in the city, we need money to survive. Hindi pwede na effective lang yung emotion lang ang magpapa-drive sa iyo, na lahat motivation lang. No. Clearly you need money. But warning, and please remember, money can affect tuition but not education. As I am teaching today, since I am teaching in college, marami talagang mga students ko ang nag-stop ng one semester. And then, I am not forcing them to enroll para marami yung enrollees ko. Para marami yung enrollees ko sa major na hinahandle ko. I've realized na if you can't enroll by this SEM, don't worry. Time lang ang mapag-iiwanan ka lang ng panahon, pero hindi ng education. Mapag-iiwanan ka lang ng batch mo kasi magiging irregular ka. But that doesn't mean na hindi ka gagraduate. But that doesn't mean that you won't find success in your life. Again, money can affect tuition, but not education. But another thing to remember, huwag magpasilaw sa pera. So that's the usual profiling sa mga kung ano yung respondents mo. What's the profile of the students? What's the profile of the teachers? In terms of age, gender, status, at marami pang terms. At hindi lang din limited lang sa pagiging teacher or pagiging student. It's just that dito lang ako nakaka-relate since I am teaching and I was once a student. I will tell you a story about a boy. There is a boy from the province. He graduated elementary at a small school. And at the same time, he graduated his secondary at a small school too. Tapos, pumunta siya sa city. Doon siya nag-aral ng college. And then, first day of school, normal na magkakaroon ng introduce yourself. Then, yung mga kasamahan niya sa class, lahat sinasabi na they are from big school, they are a member of this kind of society, council, ano ba, and then they have a lot of talent, marami silang in situ, national certificate, may iba na ang national certificate nila is level 3 na, ang dami lang achievement sa life, ang dami lang achievement academically. And then this boy, wala siyang mailagay na flowering sa pangalan niya. He just stated his name and that where he graduated. And then the professor asked him, saan ka nag-graduate? Sa Mindanao lang yan? Sure? Tapos sinabi naman ng isa, opo sir, technically in Alabel. Really? Hindi ko yan narinig. But instead of tawag nito, isipin na discouragement and insult yun, that boy came up to the standard. They say the city standard. They come up na, it's not the school. that will define you, but your morale, attitude, and importantly, what you have acquired, importantly, education. And this boy is me. Clearly, at first, I was challenged to improve. Kasi I am from small school eh. I graduated elementary and high school. Dito lang. I graduated elementary here at Dumulok Elementary School. I graduated high school at Tukawan National High School. And then, biglaan, nag-college sa city. And then I think most of the people I knew rather, na my mother is a teacher. But that doesn't define me. I tried my best not to overshadowed by my mother's name. I tried to define myself, not on my status, not on my age, not on my gender, and most importantly, not on the school where I came from. Tapos, at the end of the semester, most of the professors praised me. Hindi sa pagiging hambog, but I find it really encouraging that there are people na nagsusupport sa'yo, that there are people na naniniwala. Because if someone believes in you, it says that they are supporting you. They trust in you. And because of that, I excelled on the field where I am not good at before. I graduated sa Bachelor of Physical Education na hindi naman ako athlete. Never ako naging athlete. And never ako naging fan ng physical education. And again, I will say this. It's not the school that will define you, but your morale, attitude, and importantly, education. I always say education, but I will leave this question to you. What is your definition of education? Now, before I end my speech, I'd like to share one of the best quote from a movie I've heard. From Jack Sparrow, he said, "The problem is not the problem, but your attitude towards the problem." Again, yung character mo pa rin. Remember, after you graduate, after you receive your diplomas, after you have settled in a workplace, after you find your career and profession, remember, life doesn't get easier. We get stronger and wiser. And stop telling yourself you can't, but you will. Huwag mong sabihin, I can't, but start saying, I will. Set your attitude, or set your prime concern with your attitude. And challenge yourself to do good and be good with the guidance of our Almighty. And remember, trust the process, but do not lose yourself. That's all for my speech for today, and I hope that you have got something sa mga words ko. That'll be all. Thank you.